In Game 5, Don Payne set a Woodsman record for most rebounds in a playoff game with 26, and we blew the Cavaliers out by 40 points, 122-82. Each and every game we have improved against this Cleveland team, and improving today in Game 6 might be the tallest task that we've had this season because it was a 40-point win. How do you get better off of that? Well, I'm not really sure. I guess we just have to find out, because I'm not going to make any adjustments from last game. I liked how we played offense and defense. I like what we're doing, and I want to keep it going. Same lineup, same game plan, same adjustments. Let's go right down to brass tacks in Game 6 on the road. And not on the road, actually, at home. At home in Rogers Arena. That's right. If we win this game, then we go on the road for Game 7 for a potential historic matchup. But first, we have to win this game. Our sights are all set on taking down the same starting five from the last two games because they are still starting Sylvester Harris in place of Lambert while he tries to recover from his lower back bruise. He will still play, just not as much. So here we go. Game 6, back at home, trying to force a historic Game 7. Let's go. We are not wasting any time here as tip-off arrives and Payne wins it. Vancouver starts at home with the ball. A win here means a special game next episode. Halliburton lobs it for Anderson with a left-handed slam. We go to an alley-oop on the first play. We did not try a lot last game compared to what we usually do, and it actually worked. Poole waits for the screen from Mobley. He takes it inside, blocked by Payne from behind. How did he get that back? And now Payne's called for his second foul less than a minute into the game. Are you kidding me? Payne needs to stay out there. We have to believe that he can avoid foul trouble. First free throw up and in. Looks like he will stay out there. Good news. And Mobley knocks down both free throws, but that was a very unlucky possession right there because Payne had two fouls that went against him. One was a personal foul right after he scored, which was a strange play. And now Mobley dumps the pass, intended for Bobo. He whips it out to Poole for the baseline jumper, and that one misses. That was Anderson who got out in transition defense and forced the pass, so good work there. Mobley was kind of scared to fire over him for some reason. Halliburton off the handoff, takes it down low and hits his first shot. Screen from Garland, or for Garland rather, and his three-pointer is off the mark. He shot poorly last game, but did lead the Cavaliers in scoring with 14 points. Halliburton hands off to Bol. Back to Halliburton for a wide open shot. Allen stayed attached to Bol, and he had two guys on him. Off the screen, Harris gets inside, and Anderson comes over and fouls him. That's already our third foul in the first 2 minutes of action. Screen for Garland. He'll try again from deep, and this time he knocks it down. Lob for Anderson over the top of Poole. It works again. Are he and Halliburton heating up with their connection? I hope so. It can't come at a better time. Another screen for Garland. Won't fire for three. Instead, he passes to Mobley, who's blocked from behind by Payne. I thought for sure that was going to be an easy two, but he covered that perfectly, despite initial lapse in judgment on the roll. Poole picks up his first foul. Payne for three. Missed it. Tried to knock it in off the inbound pass, but it won't go. Lob from Garland to Mobley at the rim. Yes, sir. It goes through. Halliburton, open jumper. Knocks it down. He has not missed a shot yet. And he has been much better offensively here in the playoffs than during the regular season. Garland gets down low, hands off to Allen. Tough shot over Bobo. Got it to go. Off the screen, Anderson fires the jumper, but his mid-ranger's off. On the other end, Mobley has a mismatch against Halliburton, but he passed out of it. We got to find a way to switch this because this is not the matchup that we want. Pull off the screen for the triple. That's online, and the Cavaliers take a 2-point lead. We'll see if staying attached to Allen or Mobley becomes an issue this game. Last game, the Cavaliers shot poorly on both contested and open looks. So if they're going to start knocking those down, we might have to start switching on the on-ball screens instead of going under while staying attached to their big men. Anderson, mid-ranger again. This time will knock it through. We're tied at 12. Again, Anderson leads all playoff players in scoring with 31.4 points per game, and he's shooting 50% as well, which is fantastic. Garland out of a shot, finds Mobley. Could barely hang on to the pass. Another screen for Poole. Another three, and that time it rims around the rim. Or rolls around the rim, rather. I can't talk. Bobo, mismatch down low against Poole. Back him down, big fella, and score. Hand off for Garland. Deep shot from deep. No, sir. We're back underway, up by 2. Just over half of the quarter left. Halliburton to Anderson, rather, for 3. Back iron. Harris, wide open shot from downtown. That won't fall. Couple of missed opportunities from open shots for both teams. You saw back-to-back ones. Payne hands off to Halliburton. As Garland matched up with them. Screen from Vando. Halliburton fires again, but this time it's offline. Mobley, top of the key, cans it. The Cavaliers retake the lead. Halliburton, pick and roll, challenges Allen. He draws the foul. That's the second on Cleveland. First free throw is up and in. He shot 85% from the charity stripe during the regular season. It's probably been a lot better here in the playoffs, I would have to imagine. He does knock down both as Sané and Lambert and Lawson all check in for the Cavaliers. And we keep our 5 starters out there for the time being. Off the screen, Garland back to Mobley. Payne couldn't stick with him for some reason. Bobo feeds Payne down low against Sané. His post move won't work out. It was a good look. Now we got a mismatch somewhere. I think we have Van match up against Mobley instead of Garland. He steps back and fires, but that's offline. Bobo brings it up, sees a lane, has to attack, and scores to the traffic from Sané. Fantastic stuff. 18-17 is your score. Cavaliers have Tinsley at the scorer's table. Lawson back to Lambert for 3. That's offline. Anderson rips it down for the board. Halliburton with some space, missed the 3, but Bobo blocks out Mobley for the putback. Garland back to Lambert. Anderson got caught up on him, but he missed the wide open look. We'll take more of those. Anderson cuts in. Halliburton finds him on the back door. 5-point lead for the Woodsmen. Lawson hands off back to Lambert. Their 2-man game won't work out. And Vando, how does he not get that steal? Shot clock winding down. Lambert, the triple, is offline again. We deserve that miss and the ball. On the other end, Anderson attacks the paint and gets the foul on Lawson. Way to attack the basket quickly in transition to go for the bucket or get a foul. Either one works. First free throw up and good. And Anderson knocks down both as Tinsley will now check in for Cleveland. Under 3 to go here in the first quarter. We got off to a pretty decent start, I'd say. They're going to keep Mobley out there for the time being, and this time Payne can't block him from behind. Anderson, the step back jumper. Got it. The assist goes to Hallie. Tinsley to Lawson. He won't pull the trigger yet from downtown. He thought about it. Goes back to Tinsley. Shot clock at 5. Lambert has to pull the trigger, but he has not hit a shot so far today. That's good news for us because he has lit us up in pretty much every previous game. Halliburton back to Anderson. He wants to attack Lambert. Back to Payne for the open look. Got it with the left hand. Nice passing by the Woodsmen. Getting inside, kicking it back out to the open man. Love seeing that. The 9-point lead. About 90 seconds to go. Lambert throws it to Mobley. Payne deflected the pass, but Mobley ends up with it. At the rim. He missed the shot. That's the classic Don Payne defense that we've come to expect time and time again. Got a couple of subs at the scorers table right now for us, but the starters still playing the whole first quarter. We'll see if the next dead ball arrives anytime soon. Anderson for 3. Still has not hit one of those today. Payne got the board. To Anderson for the open jumper. Got it. And we lead by double digits. 14 points here in the first for Anderson. 6 for 9 from the field. Off to an extremely hot start. Mobley on the move. Knocks it down. 13 points for him. Wait, really? I thought he had like 8. Okay, that's interesting. Already more points than he had last game. He had 12 in game 5. Halliburton gets around the screen and gets blocked by Mobley. That was a good switch, and he's a good defensive player, especially down low. Now we have a mismatch with Bobo guarding Tinsley. They got the switch. Mobley for 3 knocks it down, and he has got 16 first quarter points. Anderson frees himself up and can't knock it down in response. The Cavaliers have a chance to close the gap with one final look here in the first quarter. Tinsley in the face of Halliburton. Rims out. The 6-point lead through 1 for Vancouver, up 30-24. Decent starts. Decent start. Start of the second quarter. Mobley brings the ball up. Interesting tactic. And he will drive right to the rim, and Payne comes out of nowhere to block the shot. What a start to the quarter. Keldon Johnson, Carney, and Clark are all out there now off the bench to start the quarter. While Halliburton and Payne stay in there. Payne should be playing the entire first half because Mobley usually does, so that's why he's going to be out there for the entire time. Tinsley rises up and missed the shot. Carney pulls it down. High screen for Tyrese. He gets around it. And one man to beat. It's Mobley, and he can't do it. Another block for number 4. Tinsley somehow gets it through to Allen for the dunk. Nice pass. They've used that a couple of times in games 4 and 5. Keldon Johnson wide open for 3. That one's off the mark. You saw him miss his first 4 last game and then rattle off a couple in the second half. So we'll see if he can get off to a decent start here, as that 3 ball for Poole won't fall, and he has not had a good start to his day. Screen from Clark. Carney finds Keldon Johnson in the corner for 3. Nice pass, nice shot. That is why I really enjoy watching Carney as the point guard, because sometimes, actually all the time, he just makes a smart play. Tinsley makes a bad one, and Clark pulls down the board. Clark with it to Halliburton against Tinsley in the paint. He spins, fires, and hits the shot. Left-handed, nice one. 10 and 5 for Tyrese here in the first half. Garland and Sylvester Harris at the scorers table right now for Cleveland. Off the screen, Tinsley hands off to Mobley. Off the glass and in. A pick and roll has worked a couple of times. That was a pick and pop, but he still got behind Payne. Halliburton gets down low, out of a shot, finds Keldon Johnson, who barely hangs on to the pass. Offense has to reset a little bit. Carney to Halliburton. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to shoot this in Tinsley's face. Missed it, and Mobley pulls it down. Poole, quick three, still has yet to really catch on here in Game 6. 1 for 6 so far. We got a mismatch down low, but Keldon Johnson throws it right to Tinsley. He just waits another second or two for Payne to back him down. That's an easy bucket, most likely. They feed Allen against Keldon Johnson. Easy 2. That is a 4-point swing right there off the turnover. Still a 5-point game, but Halliburton makes it 7 as Bol gets the assist. So Garland's back in the game. He'll feed Allen on his first play back in there. And he gets the handoff. Waiting for a screen, it looks like. There's not one coming. ISO against Halliburton. Missed the shot. That would have been crazy if that would have dropped. That was fantastic defense. 8 more boards for the Woodsmen, mostly because they just missed more shots than we have. Halliburton has his pass deflected by Allen. He was trying to make one out of a shot. Poole attacks the basket on the other end and draws the foul and scores on Payne. That is a tough bucket right there for Poole. Trying to get himself back on track. He caps off the 3-point play, which cuts the game to 4. That is Payne's 3rd foul, by the way, after he got his first 2 in the first, 40 seconds. Halliburton cuts, and nobody's in the paint at all. Deep shot for Poole from 3, but maybe he's feeling himself a bit too much after that and one. Carney takes the screen. Got the switch to Garland. Nice pass to Keldon Johnson. Look at this. Look at the offense when Carney gets the ball in his hands. He knows how to move around screens. He knows how to make good passes across the court. That was a beautiful play. And Keldon Johnson makes the Cavaliers pay again by leaving him wide open. Harris, out of a shot, finds Allen, but the offense has to reset for Cleveland. Shot clock at 5. Lambert the screen. Poole to Garland for this jumper, and it's good. It's a tough one. Bol to Halliburton. This play's worked a couple of times, and it works again. Halliburton's getting free off those screens, and our bigs are making some nice passes on the cut. Screen for Poole. Blocked by Payne. Right to the hands of Joel Carney. We do have to recall that this is a must-win game. We are still on the brink of having our season end. We have to win this game. Every game is a must-win. It's been that way for a couple in a row now as Payne misses the shot. Had 2 red shirts on him. I still don't mind him taking those. Lob up to Allen in transition from Garland. They have rarely missed on those alley-oop attempts here in the series. We call a timeout up by 7. After our timeout, Anderson checks back in place of Halliburton, so Carney will move to point guard for the rest of the first half, as far as I know. Anderson against Poole down low. Left-handed shot, a couple feet from the rim. Yes, sir. We've shot 61% of their 41. They've taken more shots than we have, but we're shooting pretty well, which is good to see, and they aren't. Garland to Lambert, corner 3, finally gets a shot to drop. And they are not letting us pull away here in this second quarter. Keldon Johnson, another open look from deep, and he misses that one, but Bol is there on the glass for 2. So with Vando out and Carney in, we do have Carney guarding Garland, but it's not going to go well on this possession. Garland cans it from deep. Carney, backdoor cuts. Bol gets the feed. Not sure what play this is. We go to Anderson. 5 on the shot clock. He's going to fire off this, is he not? For 3. Still has yet to hit one in this game. Garland, step back. Jumper, got it. That'll cut the game to 3. Carney to Anderson. He goes to Bol. Good defense by the Cavaliers. Anderson, the triple, finally knocks it down. He was going to at some point. He does not go over in pretty much any game. He always has at least 1-3 go down. Garland trying to respond, can't do so, and Bol gets the rebound. Chance for us to try and go on a run here to close the half. Golden Johnson beats Payne down low against Sané. Trying to body him up, and he got it to go. It's back to 8. Pull to Garland. Wide open shots. And we do call a timeout because Vando is going to check back in to finish off the quarter to give us some more defense against Garland. Because, my God, you see Cook and Carney. That's one of Carney's big weaknesses is his defense. He does have some plays occasionally, but I think Garland's too good of a player for us to reliably put Carney on him for more than a couple of minutes. So Vando checks in. KJ takes his seats for probably the rest of the first half. We'll see what the offense looks like with this lineup out there. Shot clock at 5 for Anderson. Mid-range jumper off the mark, but Payne rips down the board and has the putback. We have had a lot more offensive boards these last 3 or so games than any of the previous ones. Done a great job on the glass, and I'm pretty sure it's because of our big lineup. We got Vando, Bol, and Payne all starting. And they're all great rebounders. Garland for 3. Knocks it down. Catching fire here in the second half of the first half. 15 points, 12 which came in the quarter. It's not over yet either. Vanderbilt's to Payne. Out to Carney. Back to Vando. Lots of passes here by the Woodsmen. Back to Vando. Of course, it's him taking the last shot. Payne tips it in, though. What a play. 8 and 12 here in the first half with 4 blocks to go with it. Awesome stuff. Off the Lambert screen, Harris fires and knocks it down. The Cavaliers are knocking down their threes now. They made 5 more than we have. They've taken a lot more than we have, though, which is probably the difference there. Bol against Lamberts. Backs him down and scores. I love our use of the post here in the first half. And off for Garland. Vando sticks with them until he fouls him. It's the first on him. Garland causing some issues after his worst game of the series in Game 5. First free throw drops. That will allow Mobley to check back in, along with Tinsley. The free throws are good. A minute to play until halftime. Anderson gets the feed. Mismatch against Garland. Bucket and the foul. That's why you attack those. A free throw to cap it off is good. Lawson tries to hand it off, but Payne blocks the pass attempt, and Vando has a steal. Great stuff on defense. Let's capitalize on this and increase our lead before halftime. Carney off the screen against Mobley. Hands off to Payne. He hesitates. Got Mobley up in the air and lays it in. Look at that move. Way to avoid the block right there. The Cavaliers had the last shot of the first half. Garland gets down low, back to Mobley. He kicks it out to Lawson. Good passing by the Cavaliers, but no open looks until this one for Tinsley. And he can't knock it down. And the first half ends with Vancouver up by 9 here at home. 64-55. And we are 24 minutes from forcing Game 7. All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter of Game 6. Vancouver shot 62% there in the first half. I doubt that'll keep up here in the second half, so gotta keep locking down on defense and trying to at least play a good level of offense as Payne picks up his 4th to start the second half. That is brutal. Mobley has been trying to attack him a couple of different times, and that three-point play will close the gap by a third. Off a couple of screens. Halliburton, what a pass to Bol, but he can't hit the three. That was a fantastic no-look, though. That was sick. Poole, Harris, blocked out of bounds by Payne. He's one of the best shot blockers in the game. Cavaliers, though, hang on to the ball with their possession. Poole, the triple in the face of Anderson. Got it to go after a slow first half. Off to a good start here in the third quarter. And just like that, a 6-0 run to start it. As us lead by only 3 now. Halliburton back to Payne. Wide open jumper. Knocks it down. Good look for our first bucket here in the half. 12 points for Payne tonight. Already had 12 boards at the very least in the first half. We'll try and add to it. Shot clock hits 5. Poole off the screen for 3. Missed it this time. That almost went in. Just barely rattled out. Halliburton hands off to Vanderbilt. Back to him for a 3. Wide open shot. Knocks it down. Nothing but net. That's what it's all about. Lead back up to 8 after the first 2 minutes of this second half. They feed Mobley, but Payne somehow gets the ball. What? I'll take the steal. Bol back to Halliburton. Off the screen. Tough shot. Got it to go. How has he been? Knocking down shots left and right everywhere on the court. He's been special. The Cavaliers have to call a timeout down by 10. Garland off a couple of screens. Back to Mobley. Good defense will be covered well. Poole for 3. He's covered, but he knocks it down. He'll do that. Just got to expect him to knock down a couple of those a game. Halliburton steps back. Top of the key. Can't hit this time, but Payne's there on the glass. Can he put it in for 2? Yes, he can. And a foul against Evan Mobley. Only the first on him, but Don Payne has grabbed a couple of different offensive rebounds and is making plays every time when he pulls them down. Harris finds Garland. Easy jam and the foul on Bol as well. Sometimes the Cavaliers really push the tempo after we score. And we get caught off guard sometimes. So a quick 3-point play on the other end. And it's back to within 7. Anderson, wide open layup. Got it to go. The assist goes to Tyrese Halliburton. 24 in the game for Anderson. No play the entire second half, too. Garland gets by Vando. On the move, knocks it down. 22 for him, 8 for 13. He's been a lot better in Game 6. We're going to feed Bol against Mobley down low. Can he possibly score on him? No, it's blocked in his face. Anderson gets back to it, has an open shot, and he airballed it. What was that, Anderson? You were like 10 feet from the hoop. Lob right to Bol, trying to go for Mobley. It's the first time we've stifled one of those, I think, in this game. Bol pulls the trigger, but misses the jumper in transition. The Cavaliers have it back quickly. Poole, covered by Anderson well. Shot clock hits 5. Anderson staying in front. Poole goes to Mobley. He has to fire. It's blocked out of bounds by Payne. 0.5 on the shot clock. This guy is incredible. Trying to get this crowd hype. Lambert checks in for the Cavaliers. As Clark will check in for us. And it was Bol taking a rest. Lambert inbounds to Poole, who has to fire a 3. Shot clock violation. The shot was good, but it won't count. Screen from Clark. Halliburton steps back and just missed the shot. Almost went in. Lambert attacking the basket. Anderson's there, and he missed the shot. Allen pulls down the offensive board. Had to pull for the triple. He missed the shot. Halliburton lobs it for Anderson again. We have not had a bad alley-oop so far, and all 3 have gone to that man right there, number 5. That connection is heating up, fellas. Poole takes a couple of screens. Anderson stays in front. pulls. Layup is good, though, at the rim. Halliburton to Anderson. He takes pull down low. His layup is off the mark, but he was fouled. (11 for 18 from the field is Simon Anderson. And this free throw will get him up to 28 points on the day. Lawson takes the screen, and he's fouled by Keldon Johnson, his first. I didn't see one there, but I guess they'll make their calls. That's whatever. Lawson misses the first. Hell yeah. The second is good as Bobo checks back in, and Vando will take a seat. Halliburton to Anderson. It won't fire the triple. We'll take the screen from Bobo instead. Back to him. Wide open look from deep. He can't knock it down. That would have been a sick shot for us to see go in. This crowd would have been electric. Tinsley sees a lane. Pulls up and knocks it down. That'll cut our lead back to 6. They're keeping themselves within arm's reach so far. But we have been in control for the most part. Halliburton, top of the key, misfires, and Mobley skies for it. Lambert finds Lawson wide open in the corner, and it's a one-score game. Anderson gets the feed over Allen, finishes at the rim. Tough one. Another assist for Tyrese Halliburton. The Cavaliers call timeout in a 5-point game. It's getting a little bit... It's getting a bit sweaty, guys. After the Cavs timeout, Lawson lobs it for Mobley. Quick buckets. They had to have drawn that one up during that timeout, I think. Off-ball screen for Anderson. He gets the feed from Tyrese. Double team coming. He passes back out to Halliburton for the open triple. Knocking it down. Nothing but net again. We have done so well these last couple of games. They have tried to double us, and so far, we have passed out of it very well and found the open man. We've knocked down the shots for the most part as well. Fantastic work. Lawson pump fakes, then throws it up and scores. A couple of nice plays by him here in the quarter. We have dropped down to about 59% shooting, but they've jumped up to 52, which is why this game is a bit closer than it was at halftime. Halliburton is fouled by Mobley as his second reach-in. Won't result in free throws as Allen will check back in. I guess Sané was in there for like a couple of plays. Clark inbounds it to Halliburton. He faces Tinsley on the baseline. Screen from Bobo. Back to him. Open jumper. It's good. Look at that. We're passing the ball so well here in Game 6. We lead by just as much. With 3 to go in the quarter. Lawson over the top. What a find. And Jared Allen might have a three-point play in the works. The foul goes against Brandon Clark. That was a crazy pass. The free throw is good. Cavaliers are clawing their way back in this game. Screen for Halliburton. Over a couple of defenders. What a shot. That was over Mobley and Jared Allen. He's got 26. Uh-oh. Backdoor cut by Mobley. The lob works again. Man, they have done a good job working off ball with Mobley. He has been electric. Like 9 for 13, I think, from the field. Clark to Halliburton. The triple. Missed it, and Mobley gets the board. A chance for them to close the gap to 1 or nothing. Need a stop here on defense. It's a backdoor cut for Allen. The lob gets there. How many times is that going to happen? They've shot 72% in the third. We got to lock down these backdoor cuts. Screen from Bobo. Halliburton tries again from deep, but that one's not going to go, and the Cavaliers have the ball. Before we see this play, I have to make a change. All right, so I'm not sure which kind of screen the game considers to be a down screen. So I'm going to change it to switch all for back screens, flare screens, and down screens. So this will result and some mismatches, but this will hopefully prevent us from having these low attempts get through back doors. So that's the goal there. We'll see if it works. Honestly, not sure if it will, but I guess we'll find out. So a lot of defensive troubles here in the second half. And the Cavaliers obviously have closed the gap to 1. And that shot almost put them in front, but it doesn't. Lawson can't knock it down. We've got to get a good look here and extend our lead. Give us a bit of a cushion. Halliburton to Anderson. Decent look. It's off, though. The screen from Mobley. Lawson takes it. He fires and knocks it down. The Cavaliers take a 1-point lead here in the third quarter. 14 for 20 shooting in the third. And it's got them ahead. Anderson has it. Shot clock hits 5. He goes to Carney, out to KJ for the triple, and he knocks it down. We're back in front. What a big shot in the face of Bryant Lambert. Let's lock down for this final play and get the ball back for the final shot of the third quarter. And they find Mobley backdoor instead. I don't know how to stop that. Carney to Anderson. Fouled by Allen at the rim. The free throw is coming up. I gotta stop these backdoor cuts, though. It's killing me right now. First free throw drops. The second free throw is up and good as well. Before they even try to inbound, I'm going to make another adjustment to try and remedy this issue. All right, so against Mobley, we do have stay attached. I think this is just for on ball, so I'm not going to touch that. For off ball, we do have switching against Mobley. Maybe I just got to do switch all for switch rules off ball, and that will just, that will make us do it for everyone. So let me do that instead. That might hopefully fix the issue. So we'll switch this to switch all. We'll see if that works. I can only hope that making that change before the fourth quarter is a good thing, because we have a tight finish in store, folks. The Cavaliers have stormed back. They have the final shot of the quarter. Lawson for the triple. Offline. We are holding on to a 2-point lead with 12 to play. Season on the line. Trying to force Game 7 here in the finals. Start of the fourth quarter. My heart is pounding. I believe in this team to get it done at home in a clutch situation. Let's see if it happens, though. Halliburton in the first play, though. Quick bucket. Love seeing that. He's been electric. It's got, I think, 28 or 30 points. Anderson's got 32. So both of our stars have shown out to play. Payne has as well. Conan Johnson stepped up in a couple of ways with a couple of big threes. Poole will knock another one down, though. He's had a pretty strong second half from beyond the arc. Screen from Payne. Halliburton. Back to him. Good pass. He got the switch and the bucket. You got to avoid these three-pointers over the Cavs, because that's how they've closed the gap. The backdoor cuts and those open threes. Off the screen, Garland gets down low, out to Poole, but he passed up the shot. Went for a pass to Lambert instead. Garland again takes the screen. Back to Lambert, over to Poole. Contested triple. Hits again. Are you kidding me, Poole? Come on, man. No way. We're tied at 98. Clark finds Halliburton on the cut, but he can't lay it in. Allen was right there with him. Another screen. Garland for three. That's too high. Payne gets the board. Got to score here and get back out in front. Clark back to Halliburton. Takes the screen, attacks, and does not score, but he gets the foul on Garland. That's his second. What a quick burst by Tyrese Halliburton. First free throw up and good. Mobley will check back in. Lambert takes a seat. Other free throw will drop for Tyrese. Garland trying again. That one's offline too. Clark attacks the rim against Mobley. Missed the shot. Payne gets the board. Okay. And then we throw right to Mobley. How does he jump that pass, man? That's insane. Payne was wide open. A screen right here for Harris. He'll pull the trigger from deep, and that one is good. Cleveland back in front. Anderson from the charity stripe misfires, and Mobley has it. Garland finds Allen for 2. We're down by 3. 7 for 7 is Jarrett Allen. Are you kidding me? We got to bring Vando back in and Bobo as well. I'm going to call a timeout after this play, I think. Payne blocked. Cavaliers back with it. This is bad. Harris to Garland. He goes to Mobley. Clark covering. Mobley finds Garland. Jumper. Missed it. Payne pulls it down. Let's watch one more offensive play. And hopefully we can score and then we can call a timeout. Halliburton is fouled. That will give us a chance to do so. Not a lot of free throws for either team, but we've had more. First free throw is up and good. And I am going to make a change. Or actually, we're going to... So Bowa is going to come in. Okay, good. Clark will take his seats. We will keep Keldon Johnson out there, which actually I'm okay with for the time being. But we're going to bring Vando in probably about 6 minutes to go. As Halliburton knocks down the free throws. We're playing from behind right now, and I don't like it. Screen for Harris. Fadeaway 3. Missed it, and Bobo pulls it down. I thought Allen had that for a moment. But a chance for us to get back out in front. What a pass to KJ from Bobo. Great job in transition. 7.5 to play. 104-103. It's must win. Garland back to Mobley. Missed the dunk. Payne was there on defense. A rare miss from Evan Mobley. Payne got the switch to Garland, but he lost his dribble. Shot clock hits 5. Halliburton's going to shoot this off the screen. Mid-ranger. Good! He has been awesome. 34 points. And he has rarely missed. Travel against Harris. I didn't see it, but we'll take it. Our turnover gives us the ball back, and Vando will check in for the remainder of regulation. Starters are all back out there as Vancouver leads by 6 with the ball. Vanderbilt's inbounds to Bobo, but he can't hang out. We cannot be turning the ball over right here. No. He finds Poole. He attacks the rim and fires in the paint, but he missed the shots. We get the ball right back. We cannot be making turnovers like that in a game like this, in a moment like this. Payne attacks the basket and gets the 3rd foul on Allen. It's the 4th on the Cavaliers. We've had no fouls here in the quarter, and Payne's once again putting up monster numbers. Already has got 20 rebounds, going for his 19th point right here at the charity stripe. The free throw is up, and it's good. 5-point lead for the Woodsmen. Just over half of the quarter left. Harris, guarded by Halliburton, goes back to Allen. Hasn't missed a shot yet. Bobo stays in front. Allen backs him down and missed it this time. That's what I'm talking about. That's our brand of defense right there. Anderson, quick 3. Oh, I would have let that to go, but Payne gets the offensive board, and he lays it in for 2. He has been amazing. Simply amazing. This game is nowhere near close to over. They almost turn the ball over, though. Allen fades away, and he missed again. His first 2 missed shots of the game come in the 4th quarter. Love to see it. Halliburton against Garland. Won't take him down low. Thought he was going to. We're going to go to Anderson instead, off the screen. He fires. Missed the shot, but Payne is there once again. 23 and 23 for Donna Payne. Screens from Mobley and Allen. Garland got the switch on, but we can't guard Allen on the cuts. It's back to 7, under 5 to go. Anderson cuts Payne, makes a nice pass, and he jams it in with the left hand. And he flexes on the crowd, too. These fans love what they're seeing. Garland attacks the rim and lays it in, slicing between defenders. Bol feeds Payne. Do not take a shot here. He's double teamed. Halliburton has it now. He spins off a screen. And then almost turns it over, gets it back. And then he does turn the ball over. No, there's .9 there on the shot clock. Out of bounds off Allen. What a weird possession. We're going to have to fire right off the pass. So it's going to be probably Anderson or Halliburton. Ando inbounds to Hallie for the 3. He hits it! What a shot! 10-point lead for Vancouver. Allen hands off to Garland. Too quick for Bol. And he hits the tough floater. Soft touch. Vanderbilt sees a lane. Trying to attack. He's double teamed. They're going to double team. No, they won't double team Bol. Surprised they were trying to double team Vando. He gets down low. Now they're going to double him. Anderson corner 3. You can't be leaving him open in that spot. He's got a Hall of Fame corner specialist badge. 11-point lead with under 3 to play. He's got a lockdown on defense. Garland trying to answer back. Yes. We call a timeout up by 8. The offense has to keep clicking if we're going to force game 7. What do we draw up here? Anderson lobs it up. And that was our first missed alley-oop of the day. And it comes at the worst time. Terrible spot to turn the ball over on. Was trying to find Halliburton. And then Bol tips the ball out of bounds. That should have been a steal. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Vancouver still with 0 fouls here in the quarter. Poole finds Harris for 3. Missed it. That is a huge miss. He makes that. It's a 2-score game, and it gets into pretty dangerous territory. Halliburton with the ball finds Vanderbilt in the corner. He gets by Mobley. What a move. The baseline drive. Those might be his first points of the day. Shooting just below 60% are the Woodsmen. Poole for the triple. Can't knock it down. Allen's there on the glass. Does not score, but he is going to draw the foul on Bol. The first called on us here in the quarter. First free throw drops. The second one is up and good as well. Halliburton to Vando. This is not his shot. He's not a 3-point shooter. Bol will fire, though. And he might just have hit the dagger. 125 to 114. The Cavaliers are scrambling for some offense. They got to find something. Poole works his way down low. Payne's covering him. They can't find the open look yet. Shot clock winding down. Garland has to fire a fadeaway. And he missed the shot. Anderson. Long 2. Misfires. Allen grips down the board. It's still a double-digit game. Poole. Bucket and the foul on Hallie. Now it's no longer a double-digit game. As Poole's 3-point play makes our lead 8 with 37.5 to go. The inbound. Cavaliers are not going to foul just yet. In fact, they might not foul at all. Anderson tries again and knocks it down. And that might be the finishing touch to this game. Quick 3 for Poole. Offline. There's no more shot clock left. have we actually forced a Game 7. We played well in the first half. The Cavaliers used a great third quarter to close the gap, but then a fourth quarter for the ages from the Woodsmen, and we are going on the road to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse for Game 7 to pull off what has never been done before. A gritty 10-point win in Game 6, and we have fought all the way back. This team has heart, and we're going to show it again next time out. What a game. Ever since Game 1, this offense has pretty much been unbeatable. We've only lost games since Game 1 because we have turned the ball over. It's been our own fault. But without those dumb turnovers, which we have avoided the last couple of games, we look unreal. Anderson drops 39 points on 27 shots. Halliburton 37 and 12 on 25 shots. Don Payne, 23 and 25 after 26 and 26 back in Game 5. Bobo, 15, 9 and 5 as a starter. Keldon Johnson, 4 for 6. Vando, 1 for 2. Carney never took a shot, but he had 7 assists in 13 minutes. And Brandon Clark put up some, Tony Snell-esque numbers, but still was good. This team has come together. These adjustments have worked. And now it's really just one game. It comes down to a single game to decide this year's champion. Garland at 29 and 10 this game. He performed a lot better than last game. So did Bowie with 27 and 15. Both guys bounced back after a really poor Game 5. Poole, same story. 23 for him. Jarrett Allen, by the way, was elite until the fourth quarter. And then he missed a couple of shots. Lawson, 3 for 5. Harris 2 for 6, but Lambert and Tinsley this time around were not as good, and that might have been a big difference. But we shot 59%. We didn't even shoot that well from 3. We only took 26 threes, and we still won the game because we put up 68 points in the paint. We had 16 second chance points to their 3. We had 8 more assists. We had 1 more offensive board, but overall 11 more rebounds in total. We had 2 more blocks and 1 more turnover. Overall, both teams took care of the rock, and it just came down to the shooting. And we outshot them. Now we have tied the series up, and to win Game 7 would be to do the impossible. We have to make history, which I've never seen in 2K in all my years. I cannot recall a time where I've seen a team come back from 3-0. I really haven't. So this will be a first, both in real life and for me in any series ever. I've never seen this happen. So if we do this, we are a one-of-a-kind team. Which honestly, based off these last 3 games, it's kind of feeling that way. But with a tied series, had 3 games apiece, a comeback in the works, a comeback for the ages in the making. All I gotta say to the Cavaliers is, don't let us get 4. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. What a game to watch. That was awesome. That was really fun to watch. And yeah, please like, subscribe, comment down below. And we might just make history next episode, folks. I'll see you guys there. Peace.